Good Tuesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Jesse Peterson. Let's go in and talk about the weather for your Tuesday evening going into your future. But first, before we go in and get into that, as we always do, it is Tuesday night. So we got through the first little bit of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow we'll be halfway through. If you have not hit the like button yet, go on and do so. 5 people have tuned in so far, only 3 likes, so go on and hit the like button. Also the subscribe button. We're at 630 trying to get to 700. We are 70 subscribers away from that main goal of 700 subscribers. We also are away, 20 away from that main goal of that halfway goal of 650 subscribers. So that's what we have to look forward to in terms of our subscriber goal. What are we going to talk about tonight? Well, we will continue to talk about the weather, what's currently going on. We also will talk about the weather tonight, just in general. We'll also talk about the weather for tomorrow. And then, even as you go into the next, 7 days, we're going to talk about that short-term future and long-term future, cold fronts moving through, especially as we get into Thursday. And then we will have some breezy conditions as well. We'll talk about that, especially as we get into around like tomorrow, or maybe even going into Thursday. But that's what we're going to talk about tonight, in terms of what's currently going on. What's currently going on right now? It looks like that there is no precipitation that is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina. Again, no precipitation is going on right now. If we go in and scroll our way out, see what's going on throughout the entire U.S., we do, in fact, have some rainfall going on down here in the southern part of Florida, some snowfall going up in the northeast, rainfall, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, also going on inside of Nebraska, South Dakota, going inside of Wyoming, and then some snowfall also going on over here inside of North Dakota, Minnesota, going on over here inside of Wisconsin, and then rainfall moving up here in the Pacific Northwest and Montana. Now, what about our cloud cover? Well, cloud cover right now actually is showing pretty much nice conditions. Nice conditions for the most part. Not too much in terms of cloud cover right now. There may be some cloud cover out there, but for the most part, we look mostly clear. Even if we go into the forecast for tonight, going into tomorrow, and if we're just going to continue our way forward, look at the cloud cover that continues to move its way through as we go through tonight. And then some fog definitely is going to be a bit of a problem as we go throughout the low country, southern Midlands. Cloud cover as we get into now this is going into tomorrow evening, cloud cover really starts to go away, and then it really starts to clear up a lot. You continue through all the way into around the 36-hour mark. This right now is, I believe, going into Thursday morning. It still looks clear. Going into Thursday night, cloud cover again looking just non-existent. So cloud cover is definitely going to be trying to get out of here. In terms of current temperatures right now, 36 in Summerville, as well as 39 in Charleston, 37 in Orangeburg, and even 37 in Columbia, 36 in Sumter, and even 36 in Florence, 35 in Conway, 40 Myrtle Beach, and even 39 Murrells Inlet, 39 in even North Myrtle Beach. You have 40 down there near Beaufort. You move up here inside of the upstate. 36 in Newberry, as well as 37 in Spartanburg and Gaffney, 35 in York, 34 in Rock Hill, and even 39 in Clemson, 39 Anderson, as well as even 39 over there, or 35 over there near Bennettsville. If you go into low temperatures for tonight, you have around 29 in Rock Hill, 28 in Cheraw, 28 also in Dillon, 29 in Florence, and even around 29 in Sumter, 26 in King Street, 32 in Myrtle Beach, even 29 in Georgetown, 35 in Charleston, and 39 in Hilton Head Island, 28 in Walterboro, 28 also inside of Barnwell, 30 in Aiken, 29 in Columbia, even 31 over there in Greenwood. High temperatures for tomorrow, you have around 44 in Anderson, 43 also inside of Greenville, 42 in Spartanburg, and 41 in Rock Hill, 46 in Columbia, and even 42 in Florence. We also do have 43 in Myrtle Beach, 42 in Georgetown, even 47 in Moncks Corner, 49 in Charleston, and 48 in Walterboro, 50 Hilton Head Island, even 47 in Barnwell, 46 inside of Aiken. In terms of your rainfall for tonight, no rainfall is expected. No rainfall is expected as we go throughout tonight and into tomorrow, so we are nice and dry right now. Nice and dry. Now, as we continue to go into the crazy score, if you have no idea what the crazy score is, the score that we see how crazy the weather is throughout the next tonight, going into a little bit of tomorrow morning, but for the most part, just tonight. And if we go over into the score, it's a 12 inside the calm category. Why? Well, right now, because we have it there because winds, for the most part, they're calm. Patchy fog is possible. Late night, a few spots could potentially be freezing fog. No precipitation, though. Cold, mostly clear. Strong radiational cooling tonight, and so that really will cool stuff down. And then, after that, that's pretty much all that I have in terms of the crazy score. SPC outlook for tonight, thunderstorms are not expected tonight. Tomorrow and Thursday, thunderstorm activity is not going to happen as we go throughout the next 3 days. Excessive rainfall, same thing. No flash flooding is expected during the next 5 days or so we're good here as well. And so let's go on and look. I do want to go on and look at the models real quick. We're going to talk about the short term first because I do want to go on and talk about that. You continue all the way through the 10th, no precipitation. You start to see some precipitation on 8 p.m. Tomorrow night. So that's a bit outside of that goal right there, a bit outside of that precipitation window. And right now, it doesn't look like much. I mean, if it does rain, it's not really going to do much. I mean, it's going to be just like some isolated rain, just like some isolated showers just here and there stray, not much of anything here. And I doubt that it will even accumulate anything as well. And that seems to be our cold front right there that we were just looking at as well. We have this rainfall right here. If you go into the actual dew points, you can see the difference in how it passes over. So this right here, this is dew points. You can see the cold front coming in, and it dries everything up a lot. And so it's going to be breezy as well. Not only will it be dry, but it will be breezy. I mean, you're going to have wind gusts Wednesday into Thursday, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Here it is right here. Go on and look at those wind gusts right there. This is the max amount of wind gusts as we move throughout the next 3 days. You have 40s up there in the upstate, going to maybe some 30s, 25 near more like the coastal areas. And so it seems like the most part that the upstate is going to get the more of the breezier conditions for now. We'll see what things say, and obviously tomorrow morning we'll see what it shows as well. Now, that's the short term. The long term, you go in and push this forward right here. Long term, for the most part, you have some rainfall trying to move through the 14th, 15th, just continues going to the 17th, the 18th. Then as we go throughout the 19th, the 20th as well. I mean, it just seems like that. Nothing really in terms of major storm development. It just seemed like just some rainy conditions. There might be cold fronts as well. Cold fronts could also be a concern. But this system right here, right on Christmas Day, right over there inside of Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, hopefully that doesn't impact us too much, especially on Christmas Day. But if we go on and to go back and actually look at the actual dew points in terms of these dry conditions, you want to push this forward right here. Cloud, this dry, cool air continues to move its way down towards the south and east. We get dry. I mean, we're down to single digits. Again, this is not temperatures. This is not temperature. Again, this is dry air. So we see we have, just as we can just continue to push that forward, you have the moist air going on through there. You have the dry air going on the northern side, and then you have another cold front moving through right before Christmas on the 22nd, the 23rd, and then the 25th comes along, and you have another cold front. Right here, you can see right now on the left side of the screen, we do in fact have some dry conditions going on over here on like the more Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana side. While we still are recovering from the last cold front. I mean, we're going to be in the 60s and 70s apparently for Christmas again, way too far out. Way too far out. But if we want to look at actual temperatures themselves, I've been talking about freezing temperatures. Obviously, we will have freezing temperatures before Christmas comes along. But we'll also have some more days in the 60s and 70s. Some maybe the high 70s right before we get to Christmas. And some maybe trying to get close to that 80-degree mark. It's possible. I mean, this is December the 21st. 78 in some areas. Then if you even go on into 22nd, there goes that cold front that we were talking about. It drops off, but not enough to be below freezing. The only time we really will see below freezing temperatures, obviously tonight being one of those nights going into the next couple of days. And then we might see it on the 15th, the 16th, maybe the 17th. But after that, not really seeing anything else in terms of below freezing temperatures here. And so that's for my long term here. That's all I have to really say there. And so let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. Starting off with Mr. Chris first. He was here first. He says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. My Aunt Lewis says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. I pray everyone had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for that. I did, though. Mr. Chris says, already below freezing here amongst corners, sitting at 30 degrees. That is kind of interesting because I think I might have to go on and replace the batteries inside of my old weather station because it is completely just dashes right now. So I might have to replace the battery in that. But that is that. Let me see if I have my actual one right here. Let me pull it over here. Yeah, it says it's 30 degrees right now. It is indeed 30 degrees out there right now. So it says you were at, sitting at 30, same thing over here. We're at 29.7. So actually, we're going to drop down all the way down to 29, below 30. So Mr. Anthony says, good evening to you. If you want to push this down even more, Mr. Chris says, please remember to go on and hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Also share with everyone that you know. He's absolutely correct. Right now, we have 630 subscribers. 700 is the goal. Also, 14 people have tuned in so far and only 6 likes. If you are a part of that 8 that have not hit the like button yet, go on and do so. It's free and you can change your mind at any time. My Aunt Lewis says again in Georgetown today it was cold. It's same thing at where I was. It was cold today. Mr. Chris says I know the feeling didn't get above 40 today. I don't even know. I think today we got up to around 42, around 42-ish or so is where we got to, where I got at my location. My Lou says we did have 41. Yeah, just a little bit above. Dad says, good evening, Cousin Joseph. I trust all as well. It was a pretty mild day here today in San Antonio. Well, thank you so much for that weather report. Hopefully all is well with you. And then my cousin Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. Good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a pleasant day here. And stay warm. Weatherman, go ahead and do what you do. Hit us up with the weather for the rest of the week. Be blessed. Thank you so much for that. I will continue to do that. Terrell says, greetings, everyone. Cold day here today. It seems like the majority of us have had cold days today, and so it just looks like that will continue. But warm-ups are definitely in the future. We will get temperatures back in the 70s again. So we will not stay in these cooler temperatures forever. But now that is done with in terms of the audience, let's go and talk about the full locations outside of South Carolina. You might be asking, full locations, what are you talking about? I'm talking about San Antonio, Texas, Raleigh, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as well as Duncan, Oklahoma. The reason why we talk about these 4 areas is because we have people from these areas who tune in almost nightly. And because they tune in almost nightly and their areas aren't being talked about as much as South Carolina, that show that they are supportive. And so we go on and talk about their areas because they tune in almost every night. And so we always start with San Antonio first. These forecasts go by usually in about a minute or two, so not much at all. Low temperatures tonight in San Antonio around 47. High temperatures tomorrow at 75. And then low temperatures tomorrow night at 49. No precipitation is expected. Excessive rainfall and severe weather, non-existent right now. Then for Raleigh, North Carolina, you have low temperatures tonight at 29. High temperatures tomorrow at 53. And then low temperatures tomorrow night at 34. No precipitation is expected. Severe weather, excessive rainfall, that is not expected at this time either. Then what about for Philadelphia? Low temperatures tonight at around 28, high temperatures tomorrow around 44, and then low temperatures tomorrow night at 31. No precipitation tonight, but tomorrow during the day, rain is expected, and then there will be. And then finally for Duncan, Oklahoma, the last location, low temperatures tonight at 41, high temperatures tomorrow night at 35. No precipitation is expected. Severe weather, excessive rainfall, none of that is expected either. And so that's all that I have here in terms of these 4 areas. What's going on throughout the entire U.S. weather news-wise? Well, obviously, a prolonged atmospheric river will continue to impact the Pacific Northwest into the northern Rockies with heavy rainfall, areas of urban and river flooding, landslides, heavy mountain snow, gusty winds, all into Thursday. A strong Clipper system will bring the threat of heavy snowfall and high winds across the upper Midwest / the Great Lakes regions, as well as portions of the interior Northeast and the Appalachians. And so that's what we're looking at here in terms of our entire look at the entire U.S. We also will obviously have some gusty winds as a cold front moves its way down throughout the southeast. So we'll get down to below freezing down there in Georgia. We'll get some frost in northern Florida. And then for the most part, that's about all that I see here in terms of conditions. Everything else just looks good. Fog will also occur, but I mean, we know about that already. And so that's it here. That's all that I see here in terms of the weather for the entire U.S. Let me go and check out the chat again. Cheryl says it's 29 degrees here. 29. And then Mr. Chris says, everyone, please have a great night. Stay warm. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Absolutely. And that's all I can see here in terms of the chat. So what about the top fans for the night tonight? Seems like around the same crowd again. Mr. Chris at number 1. My Aunt Lula at number 2. And then Trail at number 3. Congratulations to the 3 of you all for being the top fans of the night tonight. If you want to be a part of the top fans, you can. You just have to be here early. You have to be a subscriber of the channel, and you have to be active inside the chat. And that's all that I can see here in terms of the chat. So I will be back tomorrow morning with your Wednesday morning forecast update. Make sure that you're there tomorrow morning. And then also tomorrow evening back here, same time, 9 o'clock p.m. Halfway through the week tomorrow. Again, if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, go in and do so. It's free. You can change your mind anytime, only if you're new. Also hit the like button, share it with all the people that you know. And I will be back tomorrow. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. And make sure if you're new, hit those 2 buttons.
Shoot you right down off of your feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk. And I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk and you talk that talk, you knocks me out off of my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. How, 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 how. How, 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 how. Hey! Bang, bang, bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk and talk that talk. You knocks me out off my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down off of your feet. How, how.
Hey, hey.